All right, here we go. So I said we were going to read through the Book of Mormon chapter by chapter, and I was just going to pick out what I felt like was the most important verse out of each chapter. So here in chapter 1, we have a little bit of background at the beginning of the chapter about Nephi and his family, about the conditions of the place where they're living, which is in Jerusalem. And his father, Lehi, goes and prays to the Lord concerning the welfare of the people. And he's carried away in the Spirit. And this is what happens, starting in verse 8. And being thus overcome with the Spirit, he was carried away in a vision, even that he saw the heavens open, and he thought he saw God sitting on his throne, surrounded with numberless concourses of angels, in the attitude of singing and praising their God. And it came to pass that he saw one, capital O, one, descending out of the midst of heaven. And he beheld that his luster was above that of the sun at noonday. And he also saw 12 others following him, and their brightness did exceed that of the stars of the firmament. The reason I felt like this was the most important verse in this first chapter was because we're not even 8 verses into this chapter, and we're seeing a powerful testimony of the coming of Jesus Christ, along with his 12 apostles and the government of the early church being established, or at least being seen in vision. Now there's a couple other honorable mentions. Over here in verse 20, the last one is the people were going to kill him because of his testimony, and because what he prophesied against Jerusalem and the destruction of that city. The people wanted to kill him. And when the Jews heard these things, they were very angry with him, yea, even as with the prophets of old, whom they had cast out and stoned and slain. And they also sought his life, that they might take it away. And this is the honorable mention part. But behold, I, Nephi, will show unto you that the tender mercies of the Lord are over all those whom he hath chosen because of their faith, to make them mighty, even unto the power of deliverance. So, perhaps you feel like I missed a verse. Perhaps there's one in chapter 1 that you feel like is more important, or should be the highlight. So go ahead and leave a message in the comments if you have another honorable mention verse, and let me know why you think it's of more importance.